So if you are a site manager or anyone wanting to track the progress of large developments for progress or investor reports, here at flowndrones.co.uk, we can offer various options using drones. As the cheesy saying goes, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. As you can see on the screen here, we are able to offer 2D maps and 3D models created using drones, covering pretty much any area size. The flights are pre-planned, as you can see on the screen here, with the drone covering the whole area at various heights and angles to create accurate geo-referenced maps and models. So shown on the screen, we have the 2D options, and you can see the site in question overlaid on an older map. If we zoom in on that, you are also able to compare the site at different dates using the slider in the top of the screen. You're able to click the compare button and then use the slider, which you can slide between time points to show progress of the site between the dates. So you can see how the site looks now and how it used to look. If we go into the 3D options, we can create 3D models, as you can see here. On the left menu here, we have various options. We have textured mesh, elevation plots, which show the various elevations in different colours. If you look at the bottom left of the screen, you have the GPS position and the elevation above sea level, I believe it is. At this site in question, we are quite high at this end and it slopes down towards the far end. We are able to create 3D point clouds as well, which are more involved for the computer and take it time to render. We can zoom in and have a good look around the site. The maps and models are more accurate from higher up, but if you want more accuracy lower down, the drone can be flown at lower heights. This model shown here was created from flights at 300 and 400 feet. The software is also cloud-based, so you can log in at any location or office yourself to have a look, or you can share it amongst the team. The 2D maps and 3D models are geo-referenced, so they are accurate, which allows you the following tools on the right-hand side. You can measure distances, elevations, areas and volumes. So if you have temporary features on site which you want to keep an eye on or measure or check, without the expense of a full LiDAR survey, these can be a great, much lower cost alternative, albeit with slightly less accuracy. For example, if certain parts of the site are supposed to be a certain distance from outside roads, we can use this distance measuring tool to check the distance, say, of this heap to the outside road. For example, if you want to check the heap, the distance to the outside road here is 100 metres. Or, for example, the length of this temporary road, you can quickly see the distance is 93 metres. This also gives you elevations. So if you look at the top of the pile, we can see on the bottom left part of the screen, the GPS position and the elevation above sea level. And you can see the top of the pile is around 87 metres. It drops down to 85, and at the bottom 83, and then to this side around 80. They can be a really good tool for measuring the height of things. We also have the area tool shown here on screen now. So if you take, for example, the temporary car park, we can quickly check that it's the right size in square metres. And then also we have the volume measuring tool. So if we look over here at the heap, for example, we can quickly trace around it and it gives us an idea of the volume of mud here in the heap. If I quickly trace around it, it will give us a quick measurement. And you can see here that there are over 4,000 cubic metres of earth in that heap. There's a link in the description to research done on the accuracy of these maps, as they are created by GPS. The maps we're looking at here were made with a drone using GPS to log the positions of each frame, so you're looking at accuracy of less than a metre. We can see if we overlay it on other maps, everything lines up very well, but the accuracy will depend somewhat on the signal strength of the GPS at the location of the site. We are also able to offer higher accuracy using more advanced and expensive RTK drones, which claim 1 to 4 centimetre accuracy. They are more expensive and it is a more expensive service, but it all depends on what level of accuracy you need. These surveys are the most involved and usually involve around an hour flying time on site. They also need to be done in certain lighting conditions to come out the best, either cloudy or a little sun, which can give the map a little depth as per this one, but it's not as good for the 3D model. So cloudy days are the best with very low winds as well. The next option we have here, which are simpler, are the new 360 degree photos, which can be taken from the drone each month in the same GPS position and height. And they allow you to move around and have a look around the site just from one position. They have to be flown again on low wind days. On high wind days they don't work as well. And you are able to zoom in and out a little bit. They're not as accurate or as useful as the photogrammetry models, but are quicker and easier to make. So you can just have a little look here around the site. Another option we're able to offer is normal aerial photos and video. We are able to take the drone back to exactly the same position each month using the same GPS position and height. The yaw angle of the camera and its pitch is logged, so you can capture near exact same photos. And from this we can create, as you see here, an almost semi-time lapse as the site develops. The lighting conditions need to be the same each frame really for it to work well, but it can be great for progress tracking. The joy of the photos and video is that they can be captured on the strongest wind days. So if you have a deadline or need the photos done ASAP, these can offer a little more flexibility. For more information on all of this, please do check our website at flowndrones.co.uk, or feel free to email us at hello@flowndrones.co.uk, or call us on 0208 1234 070.